Got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Roberson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Isaiah Street's the intended target, and that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Roberson will look to pass it. He will find the open man at Streets. And touchdown! Isaiah Streets. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are all tied at 28. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man. This is Jackson. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Four quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a...
And do you believe this? It's a safety, and the ball game is over. So the screen pass goes backwards. That play seemed to have a potential disaster written all over it from the start.
I mean, wasn't that a tough spot on the field to make that call? You're inviting defensive linemen and linebackers to get pressure. So if one of them sniffs this out, you're definitely in danger, and this time it costs them 2 points.
I don't remember the Goons winning that battle.
And now the Ravens set to go on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Mahomes rolling to his right, flush to his right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25.
Another miss.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Herman Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as they have taken the lead. That's a tough combination to defend. You know Patrick Mahomes has the big arm, and he's got the elusiveness and the speed. So even though you force him from the pocket, he's still dangerous.
Bad idea, in my opinion, to force him from the pocket. Do everything possible to hem him in and make him make the throws from right there in the center of it. And look, we know he's got the big arm. You just noted that. But when he gets outside, it puts so much stress on your defense trying to locate where receivers are, make sure you're covering them, and he can throw the ball the length of the field, so you just tell a receiver, just keep going. He'll find it, and he did there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he's got room. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And this will be a touchdown. He goes 95 yards to the house on the kick return. And his guys have taken the lead. It's been a... Back and forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed,
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
They got home, which means there had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. On 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. After the sack on first down, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. Flush to his right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
He's brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
I don't remember the Goons winning that battle. Let's...
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about...
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now on the run. He'll throw it back. He's got a man. Complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Mahomes gonna throw. A deep ball for Dotson. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Flush to his right. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was... And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Herman Moore's the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree. You look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together, and the defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on...
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Josh Doxson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have now moved out in front. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here's the home side to take over on offense. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well done, heroes. Let's turn the page and find out what happens next.